So it was August 2020, and I'm sitting on the couch. I was with a specific person. We have 2 bottles of wine. We're having an amazing time. We're playing Mario Party or Mario Kart. I forgot which game. And we're just having a ball, right? And we're drinking. So I happen to pick up my phone and just look on Instagram. And then I'm seeing people with nice bodies, and I'm seeing people with just achieving the goals that I want to achieve as far as when it comes to fitness. So I'm like, immediately, like a whole like tsunami of guilt just overtook me. And I'm like, in my mind, I start thinking like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be striving to achieve the body that you want to achieve. You're supposed to be striving to get the body that you want. But you're over here drinking, which nothing wrong with drinking, but you're over here living a life opposite from what you want. So I just look, literally, I just look, and I have the glass of wine, and I just turn to the person. I'm like, we can't be doing this anymore. The person's like, what? I'm just like, we can't be doing this anymore. We're drinking, we're living outside. I forgot exactly what I said, but I'm pretty sure I said, like, we're living outside of a structure. I told you that I want to get in shape. I'm going to the gym, but I'm not. I just need to tighten up. We need to tighten up. And then from that day forward, I was in a gym every single day. Well, like 2 months later, because it was the what's happening, and the gyms were closed. So for the first 2 months, I was in the house working out every single day, not taking any days off, dieting, getting my meals in order, getting my calories in order, making sure I am on top of everything that I need to do. Every single day for 3 months. Every single day. Twice a day some days. And I lost my first like 20 pounds within the house. Like 15, I would say. 15 for sure pounds in the house. And then once the gyms opened, I believe it was September 2020, went crazy and then got the body I want. So during that process, during the whole process of me dieting, I noticed something. I noticed something that changed in me. And what exactly changed in me. And this is the point I want to make. Every day, when I woke up, overcoming the day I don't feel like going to the gym, going to the gym. The next day, don't feel like going to the gym, going to the gym. The next day, I don't feel like going to the gym, going to the gym. This day, I have so much temptation to eat something outside that I don't want to eat. Something outside my diet that I'm not supposed to be eating. Don't eat it. The next day, just every day fighting that temptation to break and to go eat some shitty foods, or fighting that excuse to not go into the gym. The more I did it, week after week, week after week, time after time, month after month, I gained this self-control over myself that I can't even explain to you. The ability to not seep down to the temptations that pull us away from our goals. And it taught me how to get my impulses in check. Because what is self-control? What are we trying to control? We're controlling our emotions and our impulses. So when we're able to control that, our impulses, we're able to control ourselves. And this level of self-control that fitness gave me is spread into a lot of other areas of my life. Because resisting the temptation of food is kind of similar or very similar to resisting the temptation to spend money, or resisting the temptation to do X, Y, and Z that's not good for you. Because you're fighting your mind daily against what you want to do or what's impulsive for you to do that feels good over what you want to do. So this self-confidence, this self-control gives you the so much self-confidence, because the fact that you have control over yourself means you have control over your decisions. And what is success? Success is a string of decisions repeatedly stacked on top of each other that equates into something that is going to have a dramatic impact towards the world. So that sureness that I gained from just losing weight changed a lot about my life, because it gave me self-control. And I remember when the transition started, right? After when I got in shape. Because it's like height, right? You don't see yourself and how much you grew, but how the world interacts with you changes the perception of yourself, because it's like, ooh, give you an example. Once I got in shape, I started wearing these tank tops, right? That showed the cuts and everything. So I'll walk in the gym, okay? The front desk is nice to me. Oh, VIP member, somebody said that to me. Talking to me, want to get to know me. Like, okay, cool. That's weird. That didn't happen to me before. Walking towards the locker room, and you see people just staring and looking and stuff like that. I look, and then they look away. And it's like, okay, that's weird. Like, that never really happened to me before. I'm working out, and people coming next to me, asking me for advice. That's the main thing that I noticed. Once people started asking me for advice, I started to realize how much I grew. And how much I grew. Right. So, anyway, that level of sureness and that the confidence that you get from gaining that self-control over losing weight, it had me look at myself as someone that people should listen to. Because now that I know myself from literally going through this transformation of losing the weight, I'm more sure of myself, and I'm more sure of what I'm saying. I'm more sure of how I'm walking. I'm more sure of how of my ideas. I'm more sure of my opinions. I'm more sure. It just bled into my life that I hope that, or I know that whoever's watching this, you are going to make the transition, and it's going to change your life. That sureness, now that you have that sureness, or gain that sureness, that leadership position at work, I don't hesitate to go for it. That promotion that I may be over for other people, I don't hesitate and go for it, because I know myself and I know what I'm capable of. And I have this level of sureness and self-control that I'm going to succeed because I did it from weight loss. It changed a lot. My voice projects more, more certain, looking in people's eyes. People try to tell me things about me. I don't believe that. I don't care for that. I don't care for that, and it doesn't affect me, because I know who I'm self, because of that sureness that I gained off of just losing weight. Just dropping that weight and gaining that self-control. So I hope this video inspired you to make the necessary changes. You're going to gain so much just internally from losing this weight, self-esteem, confidence, sureness, that is going to project into your life. See, a lot of us, we haven't really won anything or succeeded at something or achieved something in our lives. We didn't make the basketball team, cheerleading team. We got benched. I didn't go to the NBA. So the reference of what we can achieve in our life is not much. So when you can drop the weight, now there's going to give you a foundation of self-confidence that can start your life to grow and to go in the right direction. Every day, just resisting that urge of not to eat that food, go to the gym when I didn't feel like it, It gave me self-control, and that self-control was just like I put both hands on the steering wheel of my life and drove it in a direction that I wanted to. You guys can do it. I will catch you guys in the next video.